Hi, my name's Holly, and on the 9th of April 2015 I had a freak horse riding accident. Fell off, landed on my knee, on my right knee, and ended up with a tibial plateau fracture. Was airlifted to Leeds General Infirmary and was told that I was going to need an external frame fitted. So with that in mind, I thought initially it would just probably be a case of popping a pot on there, but then realised it was a bit more complicated than that. It was very frightening, although I tried not to show it. Tried to be a bit of a tough cookie, and I was desperately seeking on things like YouTube, Facebook, various media methods to find out a bit more information about them and how to deal with various parts of it. So I'm actually coming up towards the end of my treatment now, and thought that it might be helpful to some people to do a little bit of a video diary. So there you go, I hope you find it helpful. So the idea of the video, not necessarily a day-to-day video diary, but just a few hints, tips that I've picked up along the way, and just to show you, you know, in some cases that the light is at the end of the tunnel. I remember when I first went to clinic, first time after having the accident, and I'd been like home, went into clinic, I'm there with my frame, my two crutches, barely been able to walk. Actually, my boyfriend wheeled me in a wheelchair up to the clinic. And I remember seeing a man walking down through the clinic with one of these frames on his leg, just walking like normally. And both me and my boyfriend looked at each other in disbelief, almost as if to say, well, look at the situation I'm in now, and how the hell is he managing to do that? I've now got hopefully 4 weeks left, and I can do that now, pretty much. And it's an amazing feeling when you know that you can do that, and you think back kind of 4 or 5 months previous that seemed unachievable. I totally appreciate that my timescale for treatment is a lot less than some of you guys out there. I've heard of people that have got them on 18 months plus, and I'm quite lucky really with a 5-month treatment. But yeah, I just thought that giving you some ideas might be helpful to you. All I would say really is try and stay as positive as you can, and I know it's a bit of a cliche, but it's true. The whole way along I've tried not to kind of go into myself about it. There's been times that I've been really upset. I remember the 2-3 days before they actually let me out of hospital, I got to the point where I'd had enough, and all I wanted to do was go home. And I'd actually said to the physiotherapist that morning, do whatever you need to do with me today to get me out of hospital. And for that I had to climb a flight of stairs, and didn't think that I'd be able to do it. I'd not even had a practice run, but do you know what? I got my determined head on, and I did that flight of stairs. Got back to the bottom, sat in the wheelchair and just looked at them, and the two physios were laughing at me, and they'd said, we've never seen anyone just literally walk out, get out the chair, walk up the stairs, walk back down, sit down and go, can I go home now, please? And that is just through having a bit of a determined attitude towards it. The couple of days up until that, I'd spent every morning waking up in tears, just wanting to go home. I think the visiting hours are tough. I know at LGI all they do is 2 till 4 and 6 till 8, which doesn't seem like a lot really, especially when you've not got time to be able to have someone with you during the day. There's no TVs on the ward, there's no day ward, you can't really get up and get about anyway, so you literally sit and fester in your bed, which is tough going. So I spent most of my days trying to do my hair and my makeup, which was amusing to the nurses, who would laugh and say that I was probably the most glamorous person on the ward, but it was something for me to do. I think I'd read every magazine going. But still with it, you've got to try and just keep a positive attitude, because you will get there. And once again, as I appreciate that my treatment, and my stay in hospital probably wasn't as long as some of you. I don't know, some of you must be going out of your minds with it. Just try and stick with it, because you're not the only one out there going through it, and there are people that understand what you're going through. Anyway, I'll sign out for now, and I'll pop some more videos along with this shortly. Take care. Right, so I'm going to show you a few things that I've found out. So initially I had a long frame that went from here, went through here, here and the very top of my thigh. With me doing horse riding, and I also do dancing in my spare time, I've got quite strong thighs, and I've never had an issue with, you know, with strength in them. I can do that quite normally with that one. For the first, probably I would say 4 or 5 weeks, I could not move this leg up like that, and it was really quite stressful and upsetting, because I couldn't understand why I couldn't lift it. It got to the point where I would be trying and trying, and all I'd get was kind of this kind of sensation where it was shaking. You could see the muscle really trying to work. But the thing is that, you know, these screws that go through, they're going through the muscle, and they're almost killing some of it. And the fact that you sat in bed all the time isn't going to help either, because you'll get muscle wastage. My physiotherapist gave me a bit of a tip. If you have had these before, because where this has gone through, it's almost caused a tunnel through, that if you press down on it, obviously providing it's not open and it's healed up, if you press down and massage it in circular motions both ways, and keep doing that several times a day on all of them, maybe not on those because it's over bone, but where you're over muscle, if you do that, it'll help break down the scar tissue as it's healing. And after a few days of doing that, actually, I managed to, now whether it was just complete fluke coincidence, I actually managed to start lifting it, and it's quite easy now, absolutely no problem at all. So if you are struggling with that, don't panic, because it will come back. It really did frighten me, but it does come back. I also find there's a lot of people that I've seen, certainly on the Facebook page, commenting that you're getting the throbbing in your foot and the redness now, all from kind of here to my foot. Although it's not particularly a normal colour now, it is still quite red. That whole foot used to swell, and the leg, and it used to go purple. A really horrible colour, and it used to throb at the time. I have found that by massaging the leg, that helps. Obviously where you can get in, but also I sometimes sit on an evening basically just with it up like that, just hold it, which seems a bit strange, but yeah, I just pull the leg up and let the blood drain back out, and I do find that that helps ease it. I also find that when it's doing that, just to literally put some weight on it will help. And it's one of those things that you don't really, obviously providing you're allowed to be weight bearing, but it almost seems scary to put weight in it. But I found that, you know, just simple things like walking on it would really help, and putting weight on it. Now my physiotherapist once again gave me exercises to do where I would, sorry, I'm having to rearrange myself, but where I would literally just stand on that one leg. You do have to rest on something to start with, but just putting weight in it will really help that throbbing. Also exercises where you're going up on your tiptoes and back down. I found it quite difficult in my ankle, just simply because of where, certainly that back pin, that back pin has really been a bit of a pain, and it does stop kind of the flex in the foot, but doing those exercises up and down on your toes, it almost really relieves any pain that you've got, certainly in the calf at the back. And that is one thing that I don't know if other people are suffering with that too. When I have brought it up with a consultant, I'm finding that from kind of here in my ankle, in a strip up the back to here is numb. Well, some of it's numb, like there, for example, I can't feel that at all. But here it's extremely sensitive. I'm hoping that it is just something to do with these pins. He's not entirely sure whether it's kind of a nerve damage thing from when I actually had the fall, but once again, that's something that that I'm experiencing, and some of you might be doing. And where that is hurting, I was getting calf cramps. So those exercises where you stand on your toes, I have found does really, really help. So I'll give you some more tips soon. I've seen a few people saying about having this cheese wire effect with some of the pins, and is it normal? From what I can gather, it is quite normal. I found with this pin here, just on the outer side of my knee, that's exactly what's happened. I think you can see there, unfortunately, it's caused a bit of redness and a horrible scab that goes all the way back to there. Do not be tempted to try and pull at it, because it will make it a lot sorer. I did actually get a little infection in that pin and went to the hospital, and the consultant there said it was quite normal. I did get antibiotics for it. It's just because of where it is. Of course, as your skin's moving, that's exactly why it's going to do it. And I find that it does it with that one, with this one here, and also with these ones just a bit further down. It's just where the muscles and the skin are going a lot more. One other thing that I just want to mention, that I don't know if it's necessarily recommended, but I found that it helps me, is that obviously everyone's positioning is going to be different, but with these ones it's quite difficult to get in here to clean during like shower times, and to try and remove all the dead skin. I'm finding that these pads, these are the ones that I'm using, and I'm finding that where they're pressing down on the skin, they're causing ingrowing hairs. So what I'm doing with some sterilised tweezers is literally just going and pushing the skin gently, and then I'll find that the hairs will pull out really easy. Believe me, it's worth spending time doing it really gently and slowly, because the itching will then stop. It's amazing. I'm also finding that by using bio oil on the leg is stopping the itching a lot, and I do use it in between the pin sites, but without getting it anywhere near the actual pin itself. So I'd kind of put it around this area, but it does find, you know, I have found that it has really helped with the itching. These pin sites are obviously, I'm about 14, 15 weeks in now, so they're obviously well healed, but yeah, just wanted to pass on that information to you. Okay. Oh, it's bedtime and you're thinking, how am I going to be able to get comfy? In the early stages, I had a number of pillows stuffed around my legs. I had one because obviously it's a circle and you've not really got that much muscle control. You get the, as my friend said, it's like a steering wheel. So I used to put one kind of in here like that, and I had one underneath as well, just to stop it rolling during the night. I also had from the hospital physios like a long bed sheet that was almost formed into a rope shape. that I used to put under here, and during the night then, you know, you could pull it and pull the foot and stretch it to keep your ankle going, you know, if it was sore during the night without you having to get up. You could just keep pulling and that would stretch the foot out, which was helpful. But now I'm a little bit further in, all I really need to get comfort is just a normal pillow, and I bought one of these, which has been really helpful. So simply for laying on your back, I do that, and to be honest, most nights I don't move from that position. However, if you want to lay on your side, I change it around a bit. So to lay on my left hand side, I make sure that my foot is still supported and that is between the legs like that, so at least the frame isn't digging in my other leg, and that is actually quite comfortable. And then for the other side, I then, same thing with the bolster and your foot. I find that it's really good to be able to nestle in, and with it being like beanbag, it kind of moulds around your foot. But with the pillow this way, I do it across there like that, and then I can either put my knee kind of above where the frame is, so you've got the top of the frame here, so my knee's above it, or simply dangle it over the top. So that's how I get comfy on a night. Some of you might have seen the videos and thought, what are these things on here? And it's just simply a bit of meepo on the end of them, because what I was getting, certainly with these ones in the edge here, I had so many scratches around the inside of my leg, and with these ones, they were catching on the bed sheets and clicking and ripping all the bed sheets. So just by popping a little bit of meepo on the edge where the remainder of the pins are sticking out on the sharp, just a few little layers of that will do the trick. Okay. Hi, it's me again. So shoes, certainly in the beginning you've got your horrible hospital shoe that they give you, and they did say to me then if there's any kind of trainer that I've got that my swollen foot might fit in, or sausage foot as I used to call it, then try and wear those. And certainly I found, because I bought some canvas flat shoes, and I just found it really quite difficult to try and weight bear in those because they were completely flat. And then I remembered that I had these sparkly numbers, my Skechers, and I would probably recommend that initially to go for something like that because of the slight wedge. You'll find that it helps lift your foot and your ankle into a bit of a more, say, natural position, but into a better position for the frame, certainly if you've got pins around the ankle. I can walk easier in flat shoes now, it's not really an issue, but I do find it somewhat easier in those, especially if I'm walking up a hill. And I where I'm living here, and I go out with the dogs on the walk back up the hill, I do find it quite difficult in the flat shoes and almost have to use my tiptoes to walk back up the hill to push myself along, whereas with those I can just walk normally. So just another little tip for you there.
Look at her go! Boom!
I'm nearly like you.
She's getting there, his lass. Huh? Let's chase her.
Tickle, wickle, wickle!
Oh, Holly Faye! What are you dancing for? Push it real good. Woo!
Hi everyone, got my frame loosened yesterday, which is brilliant. I was really nervous before I went and thought it was going to hurt, but I can confirm it doesn't, which is really good. It was just a case of unscrewing a few pins there, there, and the same at the other side. You can feel a few vibrations from the frame when you start walking again, but it's not painful. And I'm really lucky that my knee can now support my own weight, which is fantastic. So I've got to wait another couple of weeks and then hopefully they'll be able to remove it. They've given me a couple of options of whether to go gas and air or general anaesthetic. Talked me through the options and decided I'm going to go for the gas and air. So I'm going to try and get that filmed for you guys. I was actually having a laugh with my consultant about it, and I'd said that I'd even YouTubed it, and the top hit usually from people that comes in to see him is that the one where the guy's pulling them out himself, which he said really isn't the best one for people to be looking at, so he thought that doing it this way was quite a good idea. So yeah, hopefully I'll get it filmed for you guys, and then at least you know what to expect too. But yeah, if you're getting your pins loosened, don't panic, it really doesn't hurt that much. He said that the only thing that might start getting a little bit more painful is where I've told you before about this outer pin and the cheese wire skin thing. That might get worse over the next couple of weeks, but do you know what I think? In comparison to the pain that I felt already with the break, I'm not that bothered. I'm just going to bear it. So yeah, sign out again, but just to say it's not that bad. All right, speak to you soon. Hi, so it's D-Day tomorrow. I've had the frame loosened for 2 weeks now, and as I'd said in the previous video, the consultant had said that I might have a few problems with the pins, which I have a little bit, but really it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to get more pulling on those pins around the skin. Has been a little bit tender, but really nothing to worry about. I have found that the vibrations that I was feeling initially from the frame, whereas it was quite unnerving at first, after a few days you just don't notice it anymore. Really, I've had very little pain at all in this last 2 weeks, and I've been using my own leg. Obviously the bones obviously are healed, so that's fantastic news. So yeah, I've had a little bit of fun really in this last week. I've just done some silly photographs. We named the frame Arnie affectionately, seeing as though my dad said it seemed like something off a Terminator. So I've just done a series of silly photos, so I'll pop them on here too for you to have a little nosy at. So as I said, tomorrow I'm going to try and get it filmed. All depends on whether they'll allow it, but if I can then I will, and then at least you'll know what to expect. But I will post another video after I've had it done, if not, just so that you know how it all went.
We loosen the middle bit here, and the same at the back. Then the wires get cut, so then the frame's free to take off, and then the wires are removed.
Alright, so this might feel a bit strange initially when you're in.
You might feel a bit of a little jolt or something, and then I'm taking it off.
The train.
That's okay. It's a whistler, isn't it? This
Back the rubbers.
You need to spread down on that. We don't want to frighten the poor lad in the corner, do we?
Yeah.
Are you alright there?
No, I feel sick.
Start screaming up.
I'm only joking.
I slightly felt that in the knee then, but not.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it.
Not
Aren't you?
right, the gas is kicking in now, we're alright.
You've got to remember this is a lady that's having one taken off, and ladies are
Oh, I've got
tougher
no
than men.
shame. I know full well I'm going to go white straight away, sweating and screaming.
Alright.
Yeah, fine.
What happened to that little boy? He needed insights doing.
No
It's
idea.
me, because I said Simon we would be able to do
I
it.
think she went. Nobody came and did them, and I think she went. There was a doctor in the last
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking of. Mum says
Yeah.
I'm not going to get to where it goes.
Oh, with a little blue
Not to
print.
main event yet, have you? How are you doing?
It's fine, honestly. Yeah, not the main event yet, but
Hmm?
you're not getting first, so.
I'm tired actually.
So I'm going to take the weight of your leg down so you can just relax your leg. Alright?
But you can fix my pushback, couldn't you? Them sort of skills. Yeah?
On we go then. Right, so the wire's going to be cut now. The first side, you normally feel it a little bit. The
Yeah.
second side's a little bit easier.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, but it feels a bit dizzy now anyway, so
Yeah, so it's working.
I'll just keep going.
Alright, so you're out for me to begin.
Go for it.
Sorry, I've got my back to you.
Okay.
Which were the new ones?
Now then, it's not
They're really big.
It's the gold handled ones aren't any good.
Which ones?
The gold ones aren't any good. I didn't use them. I couldn't use them.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's the Neath there to do really well. Robin Neath.
I've just seen him. Done that one, but I don't think it went well.
No, it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's honest,
It
it's
is.
fine.
Right, I'm just going to support your knee and your ankle now, because obviously once the frame's loose,
Gentlemen, please.
Oh.
so I'm just going to support you there, so you'll be fine, okay?
Well, it was actually, it's been really bad. On Sunday, it was still looking like just a big wide open mess, but putting it up against the handle of my
Alright.
which is a lot better than
Take a breath.
Yes, now.
Take a breath.
that was anything.
You're alright. Want me to stop a minute?
Underneath the scalp, the hollow inside, still raised up.
I think it's neat stuff, definitely. Have you had any antibiotics or just settled down yourself?
I've been on that flucloxacillin anyway. I spoke to my GP on Thursday and got some more because that was still slightly infected, and this got really snotty and infected and did in fact. I swabbed it. Sorry, Monday it was. Yeah. Yeah, Monday.
So
I swabbed it,
just
we should
feel
have
it
the results
vibrating through the
now.
bone.
I
It's
suppose
not
all these will, but anyway.
painful,
Okay,
it's
how's
just
your knee?
uncomfortable.
The knee,
Just sucking
not
that
really
gas.
much. To be honest with you.
I'm
The
still
ankle's
laughing.
been
It's my
now that
ankle that's worse than anything, but
I've had
that's
quite a
because
good
it's been...
physio.
I'd say, so took his frames off, I will hold your knee and your ankle.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
brilliant, thank you.
So I've got a bit more pain here and here, like it clicks down here now.
It's
and
not
yeah,
mega
when I walk
painful,
and
it's
stuff.
just
And there's more pain here now, but in general,
uncomfortable.
over the last couple of days, it's just feel like I've gone that next step. So
Okay,
The
sometimes
feet-
those.
Because your bones are supported by those rings, I don't think you really feel anything, whereas now you feel
Yeah,
it in that
yeah.
bone. It's
that one was
It's
really
more
snotty. That one's still
peculiar than
pain-like,
anything.
but the physios think it might
That's
be.
how
why
your leg
I
drops
closed
on.
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sticking to.
Where the
Yeah.
big pins have been.
I think it's
This is where
halfway.
Hellraiser is, isn't it?
Yeah, porcupine leg.
It's fine, but
Porcupine
that one,
leg.
it's a bigger hole.
Yeah.
Sometimes need.
Yeah, it's sticking in a little bit.
Coming off there,
Bye bye, Army.
Seems, yeah.
Time really.
Yeah. That's the best it looks.
Look at that.
We had the X-ray today.
No, I wasn't down for one today.
When was last time we had one of those?
2 weeks ago, wasn't it? I think it was the 8th.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that feels weird. Yeah,
Have your leg flat?
let's have my legs full.
And you will just make sure, just
Yeah.
see if there's any sort of bones rolling around. That
Right, well done.
Power on
Okay.
phone.
So what we're going to do now is give them all a good clean.
Yeah.
Alright.
The
Bore it out.
Yeah.
this one at the back's been quite.
Anyway,
I had an infection in this one
Yeah.
side, so that's
So
been a
this
bit
side's
tender.
working
and
out.
that.
within the knee as well.
So are you alright with it? You're not allergic to it or anything?
No,
The swab thing that we're going to do to see if
No,
I
it's
needed
fine.
some
Bit
different.
of balsamic vinegar on it.
no. Balsamic vinegar, yeah. It's like it, isn't it? Oh,
Who's going out those things? Very, we'll get you actually sent on that bit.
Alright. Do you want to have a look at? I mean, that was better when we swabbed it the other day. Better than it had been. Do you want to have a look at that?
Stinging.
stingy, yeah. Not looking forward to that last one. That one's been really quite sore.
Which is the worst?
That bottom one.
With
The
this
bottom.
one?
Yeah.
This one I'm cleaning now,
Yeah.
which is an olive as well.
Okay.
You've got some olive wires in. What it means is you've got these with the black markings here
Yeah.
are what we call an olive wire. So there's a little bobble under the skin. So obviously that can be a little bit sore when it comes out.
Okay.
Okay?
Right, for us to begin?
Yeah. Roughly, I know you're saying it's difficult, roughly how long does each wire take to come out?
Right, you're almost there.
Try not to get your face in the film.
Oh, I see. You're filming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we need some.
Those are the ones that are.
Which ones?
Only that one.
So that'll be in queue.
We need
It was stiff.
The new one we had,
Oh, you just use these.
we had to get rid of it because the pin got stuck in it.
I find the these would. It's funny, see
Is it tightening in it enough?
that? Ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be actually.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, you try those ones. Off of those helpful. So it wasn't
There.
card for this channel.
Right, okay, so you turn that way. Okay.
Time
You
scale,
bring this
right?
leg over slightly for me.
Yeah.
So nice
Bottom
deep breath
now
on. Well done. Well done.
yeah,
Well done.
give me a minute in between, that'd be good.
Okay. Let us know when you're ready.
It's not pain, it's not like an intense pain, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
sting.
Yeah. Just put your thumb up when you're ready. After you're breathing on that.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah.
Can you see all that?
Yeah. That's fine.
No, I think when I ran like that, it's made an issue. Yeah, cards are really tight, you know, and stuff like that. I think to be fair, that's a lot of the pain on that back pin. Just that stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a flash up.
These are absolute poo.
Let's try and lift them.
What is that before? What do you do with it? And just put it.
Pop it, yeah. Pop it on and tighten it on.
What did
Tighten
you
it
do?
in. Tighten on with that.
That way.
Other way.
A good massage on it yesterday.
Yeah. Just grabs on it a bit tight. As tight as it'll go. Yeah.
Not quite putting enough weight on to get the other one scales it. Yeah, well,
I'm never going out, so bear with
doing
us.
like, they weighed me at 80.
Are you ready, Holly?
I was
Yeah,
doing
that's right.
through that.
Right, let's get that all there.
Well, let's just leave it as is now and just shoot down there.
So yeah, you just put a little
Dressing on.
tiny
Yeah.
ball.
Well done. It's out, well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
Turn your back
We did it
that
between
way.
us, one started it, one finished.
Close that
So,
door.
we must have been born in the field. A lot of people have been born in the field.
Right, so okay.
At least I'm still laughing.
Someone said he was running behind earlier on. He might be trying to get rid of a few people by leaving the door open.
Try not to sit too much, Holly, so that you don't feel sick.
Yeah.
Sharon started it, so I'll see if I can. This is the one that's a bit sore for you, so bear with us, yeah? Sorry about that. That was very tight, that one. I do
Yeah.
apologise.
Hold a bit, that one.
Sorry. It was very,
Let you
very,
have a
very
breather.
tight in. So
Yeah.
have a good breather for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least it's out now, the one that was a problem.
Yeah.
It's out and that'll all settle down now.
So it's okay, it really is. It's not that bad. Ah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah. It's that last bit, because it's so tight, you can tell when it's really packed
Yeah,
tight.
because we have to really.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I've not had my shredded weights today.
Well, I've only just had my dinner, so I've probably got my strength back.
Oh, sweaty palms and sweat. Oh,
Right,
You
ready?
ready?
just give me another 30 seconds and then I'll be good.
Oh, we've got 2 hours on parking, come on.
Better than me, gosh. Okay, yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Get in there.
You're doing really well, Holly. You're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
I'll just hold a little bit just for the bleeding, okay?
Yeah,
I won't put
okay.
too much pressure on for you.
No, it feels better when you do actually.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's been olive at my side.
Yeah, yeah. Well done, well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done. We're halfway there. Well done.
Ah. Just give me a minute.
But I found one now. We go through to the back, isn't it? It's just a half, isn't it? It's only that one there, isn't
The
it?
top one is, yeah.
It's just a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's possibly an olive, isn't it? But you can only put that one there.
Oh. Yeah, if we could have a minute.
Yeah?
Is it possible to just let that fan blow on me for just a minute? I'm really
Yeah.
hot.
No, it's mine.
Now then. No, socket over there, that's the
No,
only
it's
thing.
okay. It's just for a
Can you
second.
feel it a
Just
bit
for,
better more there?
just for me to get just a bit of, yeah, just a bit of cool. That's all.
Start.
Oh, so.
Sorry, Tracy.
They used to laugh at me when I was having physio before they let me out and I was first getting up and walking. I'd walk around and one of them would follow me with a cup of water and the other one had a fan. And they brought back to me. I'd say you look like a demon walking around with
How's
this
that?
fan blow, you know.
If I leave it there, how's that?
I'm going to
That
let
best
you chill
bit
a
down,
minute
yeah.
and I'm just going to
Oh.
put the rest on the sheet.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is lovely, yeah. That's really nice.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, no, it's really
That's because we're not letting you see anything.
And I've brought the bin close to me, put the fan right next to me. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Come back and see me. Something else.
Before I see Dr. Foster.
No, after you've seen him, I just put a bit of silver nitrate on it.
Getting that, yeah.
Yeah, it does. You can feel it pulling, and it's just that split second. That split second is really bloody sore, but it's not unbearable at all.
Some of the videos that I watched, they have like
You see, that's the olive.
bulbous bits.
So it goes through the bone like that.
Is that
So this
right?
bit here rests onto your bone.
Yeah.
So we pull it out that way because
Yeah.
obviously it's like marker tells you where it is. And this is just helped to give a bit more stability to the bone.
Can you see
I
that?
get your face in. I just want to get your face in, that's all.
Yeah.
I can't.
Last. So technically, the ones without olive should come out a lot easier, shouldn't
I see, I can't see anything in there.
That
I
face
wasn't convinced by the face then. Oh,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Yeah, you take that one from that.
Is it
I
definitely?
think it might be actually. Yeah, it is. I can see it now.
Right then, are you ready, Holly? Are we alright just to
We're gonna
flatten
give
this leg a bit from
Yeah,
it?
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
Ah, it's getting there.
Well done.
Breathing for him now, aren't you? It's worth
She
it.
looks so radiant. Perfectly coiffed and made up.
The one lady years ago that Beth took one off, she came out and she come out, she managed to rip her tights on one side. All her mascara had all run down her face and her hair was stuck up everywhere. She just looked like Right then, okay, we're just going to do this little half one now. Well done.
Oh, you're getting your leg back.
There's only 2 left now, well done.
Starting to resemble a lefty.
2 left. 2 left. Yeah. Want no grimaces.
Okay. You can keep it on there, it's fine.
Well, I can't see anything at all saying it's a big gap. Really.
I love how you're looking away while you're doing it.
I'm not. I'll call me.
Yeah, because you can't tell with these last 2. The problem we get sometimes, if they are olives, the
Yeah.
markings can wear off. So if you can't see the markings, and if they feel a bit stubborn when you're doing it, we just like to double check.
Yeah. 2 more to go.
It's really not as bad as I thought it was going to
We
be.
just don't want to take the
It
risk
really
of
isn't.
pulling it, and it's
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drugs always help, of course.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it does
Good.
hurt, but it's not.
You had a couple of really tight ones.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I did this rather than being put under and it been a full
I
day job.
can't see
definitely.
lines on any of them, but
Who do you check
that's
with?
not to
Dr.
say, but we're going to check with
Mr.
Mr. Foster.
Paddy's been absolutely brilliant. He really
Oh,
has.
he's lovely. I mean, I've worked with him for a long time now. Well, I've been doing these frames now for, I'd say a good 10 years. But I've worked with Paddy since he started here, and he's lovely.
He,
He's really
he
supportive.
talks to you like a friend
Yeah,
rather than just another patient.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
yeah, because he's really down to earth.
Well, he
isn't he?
is, and you understand it more rather than it just being a load of medical jargon.
Yeah,
You understand it more. It's like you talk like you're like your
He
friend.
says because he's from
Wait a
Barnsley.
minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Amazing,
I mean, that one probably is a plane, but I can't say anything, but they're quite tight, aren't they?
my
Like a
ankle.
plate, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they're
whole
very
time my
tight.
ankle has. I've struggled with
Paddy was
that
straight in
really.
that thing when he quick,
Yeah, it was one day. Yeah.
messing about,
Yeah.
banged it out.
How long are we on so far?
Yes,
I really don't know.
25 minutes.
I really. Yeah, I definitely find taking a bigger, having a few puffs on it and then taking a bigger thing of it when you
When you do it, that
Right,
yeah,
to do
that's
it.
the trick. Yeah. and then you're concentrating on that rather than that, aren't you?
Something that you
No,
might
that's
not-
right. 'Cause that's what I try
Kind
to
of.
get people to
Yeah.
do, because then if they're concentrating on really breathing in,
I
we've
think
got
I
that
have a
out.
metal frame at the side of the bed to grab on. Yeah. Yeah. So I can't wait to get my leggings on tonight.
We're going to put dressings on now.
Yeah.
You need to leave these on till at least Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
If, when you take them off and they're completely scabbed over, we're going to give you some little dressings to cover them. Because you need to keep them covered until they're scabbed, because the holes inside the bone are healing as well. And then once they're all healed, you can shower as normal. Okay?
So can I shower with these ones?
No.
Are they the maple ones?
No, we just do gauze and a bandage, and then we give you meat-paw to put on after.
I'm allergic to maple, but I get a rash.
All right.
I've got a load at home that are they, oh do you know, I can't think what
But
they're
you've got
called
some
now.
dressings at home you could put on.
Yeah, the clear film ones.
That's fine.
Are
That's
they
okay.
alright?
That's fine as long as they're covered.
Yeah.
And your first 6 weeks,
Mhm.
to be careful, because that's the time when you could refracture if you're going to.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Really careful. Hear that?
And physios are a little bit
Yeah.
more gentle with you as well for the first 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Tell your physio that because he's evil, that guy.
Well, it can't be evil when you've just had it taken off.
No.
Mm.
Remember the first time I went and I was stand on one leg. Oh, that was.
Was your first visit to physio?
Yeah, my first visit to physio and I was on one leg and he said, come on, it's like we're going to dance, and it held me like we were about to start waltzing or something, and I remember my face getting further and further in his chest when I was just trying to lean on him. He's going, no, that's not how it works.
So like they.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to just give me that a minute? Yeah. I thought it was going to be like carnage.
Right then, okay, are you ready then, Holly? Got a couple of minutes.
Just hang it on.
Yeah,
That's it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, ready? Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse you.
It was
Let's
the
get on with this last one. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done.
Ah,
Finished.
done.
Hey.
Well done.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. God, it makes your voice go funny, doesn't it? Ernest?
Yeah. It's going to feel a bit strange, feel a bit tight, and crack on. And then see you in a couple of months.
Yeah. Honestly, thank you for everything.
No, you do well, it's a bad interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for this.
No, you're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Right, we're just going to pop a clean towel under your leg.
Yeah.
Leg. You've got a leg.
I've got a leg.
Go.
Come on, beef legs back.
There you go. So it's really not that bad. You've got gas in there.
Still smiling.
Yeah. Good. Just before I go, just wanted to show you, so that's my bandage that I've ended up with. Excuse the stripy slips. So I just wanted to show you, just because I've only just had a little peep at it myself, but if you pull that back, you can see obviously it bled a lot yesterday, but that's since yesterday, so it's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'd imagine that there'll be a lot of bruising that comes out over the next week, because they really do pull your leg, but yeah, as you can see, it's not as mangled as I thought it was going to be. So if you're all worried about that bit, that's just something else to show you. Alright, bye bye. Hi everyone, so as you can see from the video I've just posted, that I had the frame removed yesterday, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. Not gonna lie, it does hurt, but it's not mega painful. Just grit your teeth and bear it, basically. The gas and air does definitely help, and I would say make sure that you keep up with your painkillers before you go, and once you get home. I'm definitely glad now, actually, that I did go for that option of the gas and air as opposed to having a general anaesthetic. When I got home, it was not too bad, actually. It was the worst bit really was when I actually went to get in bed last night. It was quite sore, but you know, it was quite an uncomfortable night. I was up and down quite a lot,
but maybe me, I tried not to keep up with my painkillers as much, but you know, since I've started taking them again in the middle of the night and throughout today, it's actually eased off a lot, so that's good. So now I've just got a bandage on my leg. I have to take that off tomorrow and start using smaller dressings then, so you feel so much freer. Your movement is a lot better. Generally it was party atmosphere in this house last night, which is really cool. So good luck to everybody. I hope you found some of the information in this video helpful. As I've said before, I totally appreciate that my injury is different to a lot of you with the frames out there, but if even one bit of information could help one of you, then I'd be happy. So good luck everyone.